doing? We're looking for the Vice President's residence. Are we at the right place?
Yes,
John
could
Butler.
you shut that off, please?
Sure. Guy looks like a Secret Service guy right there.
Oh, for sure. Nico, see? Just right up there by that Mazda?
Yeah, just park up there.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead. You want to come with us?
Yeah.
You know what these are?
No, what's that?
Gas masks.
Really? Is it true?
Yeah.
Can you open it?
Yeah.
Did you guys travel with that everywhere?
That's my parents' farm across the river. We moved there when I was 10 years old.
Going back and forth from here in DC though, right?
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that? Oh, who is that? Granddaddy. Give me some sugar. Yeah.
Hi, Mother. I'm sorry for being late. We overslept.
Are you having?
No, well, forgive me.
Do your funny face.
This is the last downtime before the gun lap. We sort of collect our energies, get a lot of oxygen in your bloodstream, and then boom, you're out of the gate at the convention, and it's all the way till election day at dead sprint.
Are you psyched for our vacation?
Yeah, I'm very psyched. It's going to be an unusual vacation. I mean, I'm tempted to call it the period of time formerly known as vacation.
Okay, why don't we do, let's see, now this is
Bless this food to our use and us to thy service in Christ's name.
it. Amen.
So do you have any tips for me to interview your dad? Any...
Good luck.
Many have tried and failed.
Yeah. Do you have any tips for interviewing Dad?
Yeah,
What are they?
don't do it.
Oh.
Now, why do you say that? Here's a photograph that Tipper took of me. We had a Halloween party at our house, and just before I went out to the party, the president called on the secure telephone. This is Corinna talking to Santa Claus.
I believed in Santa Claus way too late in life. They didn't tell me at all, and I had like arguments with my friends at school, and like, well, who do you think brings the presents? You know, and then finally Mom was like, Corinna, actually, your friends are right.
How old were you?
We don't
This
need
is
to go into
17. I think it was 17.
that. Yeah.
This is when I first ran for president. We had a family meeting, and Kristen wrote down the good points and the bad points as we made the decision. Dad's decision. Good points. 1, wants to do it. 2, good chance. Now, here are the bad points. Number 1, would not be here a lot. Would not like to have Social Security around all the time. This was my bedroom in here. I moved out when I was 16, and the bed still hasn't been made up, as you can see.
Hello. Nice to meet
It's
you.
very nice to meet you. I'm Tipper.
How old were you guys when you guys started going out?
I was 16 and he was 17. We met at a after party after the prom. We had different dates, but somebody introduced us, and then he called me the next day and asked me out for the following weekend. And I accepted, and we've been together ever since, basically.
I was smitten. It was love at first sight.
He was handsome, he had a serious look about him, and also he was considerate, and he'd ask me questions about myself, and we just had a good conversation. It was nice. So,
Was I a little stiff?
You weren't stiff at all. You weren't stiff at all. Not at all. You know what? You're not now.
Thanks. Come on this way. I don't have to speak, because she defends me.
When your dad was a politician, did you think when you were a kid you were going to do that?
Well, yeah, but then I gave it up. I thought it would be the last thing I ever did. I mean, when I was a little kid, I saw what my dad did, and he was a hero to me. I remember the jingles and the campaign excitement.
Let's hear some of the jingles.
Vote for Gore, vote for Gore. He's wise and able, and he's just 44. My father was Lyndon Johnson. This was one of our stunts in the swimming pool. You could barely see me. This is a self-portrait of Tipper
Oh my gosh.
that she painted when she was pregnant with Corinna.
Aw, that's sweet.
Thank you.
Well, you're really showing him our house. What were you like when you were my age?
I was about the most disillusioned young person you've ever encountered. And I thought that the last thing I would do was politics. I became a journalist for 7 years. And when I was covering government, I came across a number of instances of alleged corruption and wrote stories about it. But the long and short of it is that covering the process of self-government enabled me to find my way back to that early fascination that I had with it and slowly overcome the disillusionment that I had and form a commitment that however imperfect it was, however disappointing it was, we all have an obligation to try to make it better. This camera you're using is smaller, cheaper, and better than the ones a few years ago. We can do that with factories and power plants and industrial boilers and cars and trucks. They can be more efficient, more comfortable, more affordable, and not generate pollution. And once we do it here in this country, it's going to happen around the world.
Buddy, I have some ideas.
Here, I'll hold him. Oh, you are feeling mischievous.
We've really got to make all the schools excellent. I mean, this is so obvious. It's an information age. That's not just a cliche. It's really a fact of life, no matter what the job is. If you're in a factory, they got new machines there that are computerized. And you got to have some people who know how to take them apart, put them together, program them, use them correctly. And that means you got to get training. To get the training, you got to have the education. To get the education, you got to have good schools, which means you have to have good teachers, which means you have to have good salaries. And we don't have any of that today. One of the strains on my relationship with Tipper since I've been in this job is that she insists on going barefooted quite a lot. You know, it's actually very hard to be stiff when your wife is going barefooted.
That's true.
It just completely messes up my image.
That's my job.
Oh, we got a bunch of TV cameras out there. I'm a lot more comfortable with the idea of rolling up my sleeves and making this system work than I am with the campaigning. You know, you go out and say, please vote for me, vote for me.
I feel like a lot of times he'll come out with something when it's like at the dinner table or it's, you know, in a different context, which is like, that's beautiful, you should say that out there.
He's the guy. Oh yeah, that's the guy who's been standing motionless on the stage behind the president for 8 years. What in the hell makes you think he could be president?
Are all vice presidents that motionless?
No, I did it really well.
Yeah.
I think that my dad doesn't feel entirely comfortable in today's contemporary political culture and in terms of kind of the whole kind of celebrity of it and lights, camera, action, and, you know, sound bites.
I'm a little more reserved than a lot of people I know in politics. And but trying to break through that's probably the most frustrating thing.
I just want to listen.
Now, well, it's not particularly profound.
Well, step it up.
I'm trying.
What do you like least about campaigning?
Not getting enough sleep.
What do you like best about campaigning?
Meeting people, talking with people.
Which of us kids do you like best?
I love all of you equally.
You can continue the questioning.
Man, your back's all right? Feeling good?
I'll pay for this.
With you, several times with Kristen.
What movie is that?
Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah.
How many
It
times
always
do
ends
you
the
know
same way.
my dad is a fanatic with group movie watching? No one can leave the room at all.
That's not true.
It is true. Is that
true?
It is true. Well, if
everyone?
if you leave the
and
room, he
keep it on.
stops the movie.
He pauses it.
That's courtesy.
And rewinds it a
And
little
you know
bit.
when he goes, he's like, Sarah, like, I'm in the bathroom, Dad, I'm coming back, Sarah, and then comes back, rewind it a little bit, and we're all like, no, 'cause it's usually like back to some painful thing where you're like, I don't want to watch that over, and then go through the whole thing again.
But the worst is at the beginning, no, when you're just going through like
And
the
we have to watch the whole credits.
And Mom's like, wait, I just gotta get a glass. Yeah, I just gotta get a glass or something. He's like, oh, okay, all right.
Pause, rewind.
Rewind to like the where it's like the
Credits
FBI
again.
warning, you know? And
The
you're like,
FBI warning again. Yeah. How about that FBI
I have to say, I
It's true. It is absolutely true.
We've got two highly recommended movies, The Straight Story and Shall We Dance. We have two semi-recommended movies, Mrs. Brown and The Clumps. The Patriot, what do we think?
That's supposed to be good, isn't it?
I don't know anything about it.
I'm not excited about this.
No, me neither.
What is it?
So is this the way all the decisions get made when it comes down to like the
Government?
running the government, running the country, all that stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody gets a chance to express themselves, all different points of view, and then he makes a decision.
I remember getting a letter from one of my best friends in Carthage. And he and I both played football. We were the same age. Really close friends. Really smart guy. Really good guy. And I remember reading a letter from him. And it wasn't a big deal, but he couldn't spell. And he couldn't use grammar. And it didn't, I could care less in the sense that, he's my close friend and, no big deal. But all of a sudden it hit me that when he went out looking for a career, looking for good jobs, he was really going to get penalized for that. There were times when it broke my heart because I saw really fine minds not given the opportunity to reach their potential. But America is supposed to work for that person. That is what America is all about. You ought to be able to rise on your merit. Sounds a little corny, but it shouldn't. I mean, why can't we do that? We can. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you turn that light off, sir?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you want me to get up and cook breakfast for you?